Daily, first question, what'd you think today?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I thought it was good. We'll go and look at the tape, but I thought it was, I didn't know that we had the same kind of intensity that we had yesterday, and that bothers me a little bit. But I thought overall, it was a good day. I thought they worked hard and got better, and we showed them some stuff today that was a little bit different from a game preparation standpoint. And so there's always a little bit of an adjustment when you're doing that. So, but I thought it was fine.
How do you get these guys with so much going on, so many days? How do you keep them energized?
Well, that's part of the deal. I mean, it's we got them for 12 hours a day, every day, and grind on them pretty good. And so, we got to balance trying to give them a little bit of time off to get fresh mentally, and so we'll do a little bit of that tomorrow and give them Sunday off to hopefully really freshen up and come back physically fresh, but just as importantly mentally fresh. And so, in the next week, we're going to practice at 12:30 every day, trying to get used to the 2:30 Central Time start.
Okay.
And that'll give us a chance to get them out of here a little bit earlier, and same thing, stay fresh mentally.
So you're hanging with the defense some there at the end of practice?
Just watching those guys. I mean, I think they're doing a good job. I mean, I really do. I think that those defensive guys are they're playing hard. We're starting to develop some depth. Some guys are starting to come on. We're getting some guys back healthy. Obviously, that's helped us. Hardy's been getting a lot of reps, and that's going to, if we can get him back and continue to increase his workload and he can stay with it, that's going to help us. Those guys up front have all done a pretty good job, and so that part's encouraging, and just getting those guys to work and getting them better.
Is he looking like the guy at Mike Hardy?
Oh, no, I mean, not going to be full time. I mean, Mike Barton will be in there, taking a good bit of the reps, and then Devontae Downs, and the three of them will probably all play. How much we don't know. We'll wait and see, but I wouldn't be surprised if all three of them didn't play some.
Is it normal to rotate a position like middle linebacker to that extent?
Well, we'll see. I mean, it's a lot of it's going to depend on the next couple of days of practice, and how they can handle the game plan adjustments and all the things that the guys have got to be able to do. And we feel like Mike Barton's done a really good job. He's been a solid guy for us. Probably been one of the most consistent guys on our team all the way through camp and going back to the spring. And then, and like I said, Hardy coming back, and he's played some. He's got some experience. He's moving around pretty good. He knows what to do, and he's a good football player. And so we'd like to play him, and then we think Devontae has a chance to be a really good football player. And so, is it going to be more of a special teams role, all that kind of stuff? We'll kind of see how that plays out. But, we might play all three at linebacker, or, may play two and one on the special teams.
Okay.
Anybody else? The three modern day kids, what did you see out of them coming out? You kind of wanted to bring them all in together.
Well, they're all good football players. I mean, that's the thing. You put the film on, you watch those guys. Matt Rocket was incredibly productive. I mean, he was just a good football player on offense, a good football player on defense. He's kind of what he's shown here. He's in the right place at the right time and does the right thing, and he's got some toughness and quickness about him, and very consistent guy, mature. And so, he's been, if you go back and you say who's been really solid this camp, I mean, he's been as solid as anybody. And to do that as a true freshman is pretty impressive. And Ooms has been the same way. I mean, you just don't notice when he's in the game. And that's the biggest thing when you're playing center and you're a young guy, usually you can tell. The snaps are all over the place. I mean, you guys have seen the stuff in the spring where we can't get a playoff. And, heck, I don't even know when Adcock's in and when he's not. And so, the snaps have been really good, and he's holding his own and blocking, and, he's a mature guy like Rocket, very consistent. And I mean, those two guys, they've been better than we thought. We thought they were going to be good, but, I didn't think either one, both of them would have a chance to play.
Bless you.
I didn't think both of them would have a chance to play as true freshmen. I think that's been a pleasant surprise, and so those two guys have been great.